Zach or Dave, just want to talk about any adjustments you guys made at halftime when you came out in the third quarter and really kind of shut them down.
Well, basically, they were loading on us inside with the wing backs, so we either blitz Dave or Clayton inside just to blow it up and give Cobb nowhere to go. Bottling Cobb up is basically our game plan.
What you had after going to halftime, after scoring on that little trick play there at the end?
I mean, it gave us a two-score lead. So I would definitely say we had a ton of momentum there, but we've, like I've said it before, we've been through this stuff. We know this team was good enough to come back. So, like our coaches say, we got to treat the second half like it's a 0-0. That's how we had to come out.
Coming out strong that first series in the third quarter was definitely crucial to the momentum.
Jimmy, you got off to a better start offensively today than you did last week. Can you just talk about that?
We knew they're a running team, so we knew we were going to have to get out fast and almost force them to pass the ball, really. Teams like that, they're going to try to keep us off the field, ground and pound it, run that game clock. And we knew we were going to have to jump on them early because we don't want to play from behind against teams like that. Our line did a great job today. Our defense stepped up as usual. It was a good start. We got to punch it in more. We're moving the ball, right, 20-20. But if we're going to keep advancing, we're going to have to punch those things in and get 6 instead of 3. Spencer had a couple nice kicks today, field goals that were big. But it was a nice start for us.
Jimmy had some big runs today. Did you see that opening there to run the ball?
I did. They were dropping a lot of guys in coverage early. I just, try to use my legs. Keeps teams off balance a little bit more. When they're dropping 8, it's kind of hard to find those holes and things like that. But, run a little bit and get them out of their normal game plan. I was able to find some holes today and do a little something with it.
Seems like you've had a kind of a different go-to guy every week. Shane a lot of times. Corey had a big game last week, and Wes had a big game this week. So it's got to be nice to have so many weapons.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. We've got a bunch of them over there. Those 3 guys you mentioned: Nick DeBenedetti, Chase Catton.
Forget about the little guy over here.
Yeah, Piesic. He's got a backfield to catch a bunch of balls too. We've got so many weapons. That just helps us. Just getting the ball into those guys' hands in some space, and letting them do what they do best. That's what we're trying to do. So there's a bunch of talented guys out there catching balls.
You guys are obviously going on the road. I don't know if anybody want to take this next week. You've been down this road before in the semifinals. Your thoughts, going back out on the road?
I think it wouldn't be the same if we went on the road. Last 2 years, one was lost, and we obviously won the one in Marion. I think, I don't know. We would have loved a home game, but I feel like no pressure being away. We play our good games the same. So.
It's just another game.
They had some dangerous players on offense. They hit you with some big plays early on, but just defensively, the way you guys shut them down the rest of the way.
Well, you know what? We're as good as the kid from Marion is. This kid is probably every bit as good, and maybe better. He's big. He's 220 pounds, and he runs like a freight train. And he had the one long run there, but other than that, I thought our defensive guys again played their tails off against a really good offense. Those they had some weapons, and again we played a little bit shorthanded too. We're playing without the two senior starters who are 2 of our better players, and Jimmy Stanley and Mike Bushnell, and we had guys step up in their spot, and again the rest of the guys rallied around them, and I just thought the effort was unbelievable.
What's the status with those 2?
Jimmy will definitely play next week, and I think Bush has got a good chance to play. He sprained his knee, and I think he's got a good chance to play. I think Jimmy Stanley's got an ankle. He had a high ankle sprain, a few weeks ago, and I think we're gonna get him back too.
4 years in a row in the semis. How special is that?
You know what? It's you don't get tired of that feeling. I hope I don't know if these guys will appreciate it as much as they will down the road. You know, I'm 44 now, and I never when I played, I never got a chance to play this deep in the playoffs. So when you get this far, it's just a feeling you can't describe, and it's the thing is we're still hungry. You know, you reach a semi, but we've obviously gotten beyond that point. We're not going to be happy until we win the next one and get back down to Rome.